Now, if you're coming to London and you don't have a lot of time,
Yeah.
this is our list of top must-dos or can-dos or maybe should-dos for you. We're on a limited time frame, long weekend. This is our top.
Our top. Let's go.
Now, because London has so many pubs, we only like to go to the oldest pubs in London. And starting off in this vacation, we're going to
The Mayflower.
located directly on the Thames River. I believe it was built in 1550, if I'm correct. And that's where all the pilgrims, and they left for the Americas. That's why, hence it's called the Mayflower. Located in the neighborhood of Rotherhithe.
And you can take a subway right there.
Can take the subway. It is a bit confusing,
Yes.
but once you're over in that district, they have food, they have pints, they have absolutely everything to spend a few hours, or you can spend the full day there.
You could totally.
Because it's so charming and unique. Now, it's really dimly lit. They do have fireplaces, but we love it. It's one of our top must hits. If you're coming to London on a short or long stay, you gotta hit the Mayflower. Next on our list, we love doing the Jubilee Walkway.
Now, the great part about the Mayflower is it's part of the Jubilee Walk, or at least at the very beginning of it, right?
It's hooked into the Jubilee Walkway.
Yeah.
So the Jubilee Walkway is a network of trails, paths, and it's all laid out along London, and it takes you to some iconic sites.
Yeah.
Because the Jubilee Walkway kind of meanders through the River Thames and it goes through the wharf area over by the Mayflower. So when you walk back from the Mayflower and you're heading towards Tower Bridge along this walkway, you're kind of awestruck by all the old buildings that have been converted over the last, I don't know, decade or two into these fantastic looking dwellings. Anyway, that is this area. Next on our list, now Marylebone is actually located above Mayfair and beside Soho. But once you find it, once you get into these unique little streets, it's a charming district area borough.
Yeah, our friends introduced us to it. Last year, Mike and I tried to find it on our own and couldn't, but today we did.
And in this borough, they actually still do flower deliveries by bike.
And how many did you say? He's gonna do 30 deliveries?
Yeah, and some days he can do up to 30 deliveries a day, and we're talking high-end flowers.
Beautiful.
And when you're coming to an old borough like this,
Totally unique.
full of these outdoor cafes, or outdoor eating,
Lots of shopping.
they still have the old pasty and pastry shops, coffee shops, everything that you would expect.
Everything fresh, everything so kind of home cooked.
Made to order, and some of these establishments have been like in operation for 100 plus years.
Yeah.
So you really know that and you feel it once you're here.
Yeah, I think it's a little more posh, but you can still do some really great things here.
Yeah, totally. And because when it's more posh, I think you just get really nice establishments, nice eating areas.
Super clean here.
Yeah.
We really scored today with the weather. It's 16 and sunny in London in
Yeah.
March.
Yeah, so last time we were here, it was raining.
And cold, yeah.
Now there's also a really unique bookstore is what we're really
Yeah,
trying to find.
That's what we're trying to find.
Actually very tiny, located on the high street. Now, Daunt's bookstore, probably one of the oldest in London, 3 stories that has a basement, a main floor, and an upper floor. On a Saturday, very busy.
Really fun, quaint, awesome gift ideas. You know, they have tons of books, obviously, but really great gift ideas.
Next on our list, we love to walk, we like to get lost, but then we also like to take the tube. And then when we're taking the tube, we want to max out our Oyster card, so sometimes we go to the weirdest tube stations possible. Some of the oldest ones, like Baker Street here, I think it is one of the oldest tube stations that is operating right now in London. And then if we're coming to this tube station, we're gonna go definitely check out the Sherlock Holmes Museum, located right across the road. Now, you're just going in there for like little collectibles and keepsakes, but if you're a Sherlock Holmes fan, obviously you know why you're coming here. Now, when it comes to shopping, eating, and getting away from the hustle and bustle of London, we always come to Soho, where it's actually, I think it's a really interesting, unique area to do shopping in, grab food, lots of kind of greatly priced establishments.
Yeah, I mean, we came from Marlybone, which is a little more high-end, but I find Soho has prices for kind of everybody. Got some more middle points.
For breakfast, lunch, and for dinner, there's tons of outside establishments to eat at. And right now in London, the weather's absolutely fantastic
It's
for
a great
mid-March.
vibe. Yeah, great vibe, sunny, outdoors.
And there's also a lot of pubs here. So when we're talking pubs at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, oh my gosh, the pubs spill out into the roads, into the alleyways here.
This place will be super busy then.
But you're also, if you're coming here and you're looking for higher end good shopping, they do offer it here. But I think it feels high end, but it's not with the high end prices.
Yeah, no, I think that I think it suits a lot of people.
Yeah. So we come down here for dinner and to eat because I think you can get really great value for money here, and you can go to some really interesting establishments that are just specialized in what they do and what they make. And tonight we're going to Kiln. It's got like an open pit area of charcoal, so they make like these thin noodles. They have really awesome chicken, sausage, vegetable dishes. They also play really awesome music, tight-knit, great food, and just enjoy yourself. Now next on our list is Harrods. And now when we're talking Harrods, we might not be able to come here and afford Harrods, but we like to go and observe Harrods.
Yeah, it's just a great experience. They have tons of shops. How many floors?
I think it's like 5 to 6 stories high, 6 stories below ground. Property is the size of 3 football fields in length.
It's huge.
Easy to get lost, but they will give you a guide.
Yeah, we got lost twice.
And they also have an amazing food court located on the ground floor, so if you're hungry.
Yeah, full of everything you can imagine.
Yeah. Now, if you're taking the tube and you're coming to Harrods and you come above ground, well, you kind of know where Harrods is at because you look at the surrounding buildings and they're absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, this area is stunning. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's where the wealthy like to come and shop.
Yeah.
Even if you can afford it, to observe it, to see what's going on, check out the food court, some chocolates, some keepsakes.
Yeah.
We actually stumbled upon the pizzeria last time.
Yeah, it was great.
Had a pint of beer, had some pizza.
Had a great chat.
Yeah, and you know, there are things that you can do that are for all price points. Kinda. But Harrods doesn't have to be expensive.
It's just great to check it out. Say that you've been there.
Yeah, if you're a shoe person like Jenny is,
Yeah.
Especially sneakers, they have some really amazing footwear, and footwear that you won't find anywhere else in the world but here. And we're talking specialties, so you think you can go find an Adidas style online? Well, you won't find it anywhere but Harrods. Now next on our list is the Sky Garden.
Yeah, we tried to go last year. I actually, every time we've come here, but you have to book tickets well in advance, even though it's free, so we've missed out. But this time I got us tickets.
Top of the building, gorgeous location.
Solarium style, right?
Totally.
It's gonna be a beautiful garden.
If you want to come for a breakfast, lunch, or dinner, they offer it. You have to make reservations for all of that.
Yep.
And you get to have an amazing view of the city encapsulated in this beautiful garden in solarium. It's just amazing what they actually can grow up here.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. And the smells, the aroma were incredible.
Yeah, and the coffee's really good too. Last but not least, it's
Sunday roast style dinner. Traditional Sunday dinner here in England.
at a pub.
At a pub, so pint and a pie.
Meeting up with some great friends that are expats from Canada. Gonna enjoy a meal with them, and that's where we're gonna pretty much end this video.
Yeah.
Now this pub is, I think, 367 years old.
Old.
Absolutely stunning, beautiful, great pints, and a great time in London. London doesn't have to be expensive. It can be, it will be, but it doesn't really need to be.
It doesn't have to be, no.
And we did 30 kilometers in 2 days. Walking. Plus we maxed out our tube card every single day. So the tube is the best way to get around in this crazy city. No matter what you do, London is still on our bucket list, even for next year.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we question coming back, and Mike even this time was like, maybe we don't need to go to London. But guess what? Mike's grandparents are from London, Mike's parents are from London, so it kind of feels like home.
And we're working on our British passport, and for anyone that's from Britain that are watching us, like and subscribe. It really helps us out, because guess what? I'm gonna be in this country soon as a Brit. Anyway, coming at you live from London. Like and subscribe, and guess what? We'll see you in the next video.
Mind the gap, please.
And then cheers the camera.
Mind the gap, please. Mind the gap, please.